Hello everyone, it's Michael from Functional Solutions and I'm doing your introduction to smart classrooms this day. Now, to be able to use smart classrooms, it is understood that you are running Smart Suite library or TV for Education. Okay, now to be able to use smart classrooms, you need to be able to click the menu, and smart classrooms need to come up here in that menu. And if it doesn't come up, it's only because you haven't logged in. So the way you log in is you can click the sign in button here, or you can go to the right hand side and click the sign in button here. Now, the thing is, we integrate with just about all industry standard single sign-on systems. So if you have an AD server at your school, we can single sign on with that. If you've got Google login, we can single sign on with that. If you got Microsoft 365 single sign on with that. If you've got some other funny single sign on system, let us know and we will make sure, as long as it's industry standard and doesn't breach any security rules as far as single sign-on is, we will set it up to single sign-on. So I'm going to log in and we're off and running. Now, I do not have single sign-on, so we have other ways of single signing on as well. So you can do it by a database password and username created within the system. So you don't necessarily have to have single sign-on. Now, when you go in, it's going to bring up all the content that you've got on your system. And the latest is always up here. So if I add 3 videos or 5 videos, they will appear up here. Everything will shuffle down. So we're always presenting what's new to your patrons. When they scroll down, it'll load the next page and the next page and the next page. So as you keep scrolling down, it just keeps loading the next page. And we are talking about smart classrooms. So we're talking about building a lesson based on a video. So let me go back up the top and let me choose a video. So we'll choose ABC1 this place as an example. Okay, if you've got this video and you click on it, it will come up and it will start playing. Okay,
we're in buried South Australia today.
I'll turn my volume down so that's not going to be distracting, so you can hear me and not just the video playing, but that's the video. Now, what you can do is, if you need to get this video to your students and have them watch it, you can just tell them, do a search for ABC1 this place, okay? And on the search screen here, okay, they can put in their login and they can go and they can search for that video. And when they search for that video, what's going to happen is that video is going to come up. The problem with that particular way of getting content to your students is if they enter ACB instead of ABC, instead of Palace, instead of this place, they're not going to find it because that's not going to come up. So you don't want to be telling them to go and search. So if you need to give them any video that's on this system, anything at all, click on it. It'll bring it up on the right hand side and there's your share icon. That's how you will get it to your students. Click on that share icon and it'll say, who do you want to share it with? That's very important. You need to choose who you're sharing it with. I'm sharing in my year 12s or my year 4s or my year 7s. So choose the person you're sharing, and in this case, year 9. Now watch that URL behind it. It's going to be very fast. It's going to flash blank and then come back with a new URL when I choose a new year level. Watch this. 9, there it goes, blank, and now it's come up. Now, you highlight that with your mouse, and then you right click and click on copy. That has now copied that URL to your memory, and now you can go and open up either your email system or your learning management system or whatever system you use to deliver digital information to your students. And all you need to do is right click in that system and go paste, and it will put a dirty great big huge URL. You don't need to concern yourself what's in that URL. All you need to do is paste it in there, and when they click on it, I'm going to hit enter on the keyboard. When they click on it, this is the experience that they are going to have. So if it was their learning management system, their library system, their whatever system you use to digitally deliver anything, it will automatically come up and it will start playing. Okay, so that's the first way of getting information from our Smart Classrooms module, just by using that share icon. Now, why is it important? Let me just click on it again. Okay, you must choose the year level. Okay, now have a look at that URL across the screen there. It's going to disappear and come back again. So I'm going to choose year 12. Watch the URL behind it. Disappears and comes back. The reason for that is because this long bit of seemingly insignificant information is very important, because when you take that URL and you put it into your external learning management system or wherever you want to put it, we will be able to give you a report on every student that clicked that URL, when they clicked that URL, and how many times they clicked that URL. Okay, we used to also be able to give you what section of it they clicked on, and then we were told that because of privacy issues, please do not track that level of engagement. So the only level of engagement we now track is, did they open it, what date they opened it, what time they opened it, and how many times they opened it. Okay, and we will give you a report on that URL that you can use it. Now, you can see that this video might run for 3 hours and 55 minutes. And I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in 5 minutes over here, from here, okay, from here to here, just that 5 minutes. And then possibly another 2 minutes here, and then 5 minutes on the end. So that's what I want. And that's where Smart Classrooms comes into a whole new game. So if you want to not just give them that particular video, get a report back, who opened it, when did they open it, and did they engage in it? Okay, so if you're working in a blended environment and you want to send that information, or you're working in a flipped classroom environment when you want to send that information and keep track of it, brilliant, you can use that. But what about if I want to get a bit more sophisticated? I would like to edit that video, not just that video. I might want to edit this video and this video and this video. I want 3 minutes from here, 2 minutes at the start, 4 minutes at the end of this one, and I want 6 sections of this video, and I just want to put it all into one lesson. Smart Classrooms will allow you to go to that next level. To be able to do that, you need to click on your menu. Now, you won't have all these options as a teacher. As an administrator, you will, but we're not interested in that. I'm just a teacher, so you should have Smart Classrooms. If you haven't got Smart Classrooms, you can talk to your librarian about how to get it, okay? Or you can email us at smartease. I'll put that up for you in a minute. And you can also ring us on a 1-800 number. So I'll give you those contact details in a minute if you don't have Smart Classrooms. If you got Smart Classrooms, just click on it and go create a lesson. And this is how simple and easy and quick it is. And we've assumed that you have absolutely no IT experience and you have no experience in editing multimedia digital files. So we're going to show you how to do it. Give your lesson a name, call it anything. In my case, I'm going to call it Science Year 9. That's it. I can put in a description about it. Watching and understanding the landing on the moon. Okay, you can put any description and as much as you like. You can type the whole Encyclopedia Britannica in there. And then when you go save, it says, all right, and this is what the student will see. They won't get all of this. They'll just get the title and they'll get the description. they will not get this and will not get this, will not get the edit button, and then any videos you gave them will be in this place here. So I'm a teacher, I'm going to add a video. Let's click on here. You can add TV for education content, YouTube content, upload your own files. You can even add documents like PowerPoint presentations. You can add text. So I'm going to do something very simple. I'm going to go to TV for education and I'm going to search for science. Now, bearing in mind that in TV for education, we are the largest, we believe the best digital content system in the world, the largest. We have over 160,000 as at the 1st of June, growing at the rate of about 250 new additions to our database. And as a teacher, which I'll deal with in a minute, if you can't find anything you like, you can actually request multimedia digital content on absolutely any topic, any curriculum outcome, and we will guarantee to give you not just one but a resource list to match your request. Okay, but I've done a search and I'm coming into ancient skies, and that's the video I want. I'm going to add that to the lesson, and that's it. I might want to add another resource, so I'll just click add another video and keep going ahead, and just go ahead and let's go and say aliens. That's the one I wanted. I want to add that one to the lesson. Now I can just save that as a lesson, and I can say, kids, there it is, year 7, go watch it. The problem is, if I watch that, if it's an hour, it goes for an hour, and if I watch this, it might go for another hour. But I want 3 minutes at the start of this video, a minute in the middle, and then 2 minutes at the end, and possibly something similar to that. So I'm going to show you, when I click on the video as a student, this is what's going to happen. It's going to play for 52 minutes. And yes, the student can go ahead, they can press the play button, and they can go ahead and they can watch anything they like on here. The problem is that is going to be so distracting, and I would prefer that they only watch the video that I've edited. So if you want to edit any of the videos that you put up here, you've got a pair of scissors. Students don't have any of these buttons. You've got a pair of scissors. You just click on that scissor, and it will load the video, and it will load our editor on the bottom. Okay, now this is not what the students see. This is just how you edit the video. Now what you can do is you can start playing the video and then just wait for it to come to the section you want. This is the start of my edit button. This is the end of my edit button. Now I can go ahead and I can say I want it to play from here. Okay, so you can choose the area that you want the video to play from, and you can say that's the start and that's the end, and that section is called chapter 1. Create that chapter from 15 to 17 minutes. Then I can go somewhere else and I can go that's the start, that's the end, and that's chapter 2. Create that chapter. And now when I exit out of here, okay, when the student goes to play that video, when they press the click, the video will load and it'll go to the section where you said start. It'll play to that section, then it'll go to the other part and play to that section and end. Okay, the student obviously also has the opportunity to go all the way back and look at anything in context if they want to. Okay, however, when they press play, video loads, goes to that spot and plays from there. And that's what's so good about our editor. They will not get any of this option, they just get to play that. Okay, and then of course you can do the same with the second video. But if you decide, I would like to have some questions and answers about this to make sure that they understand and comprehend the topic. So what you can do, you can say, I want to add a question. And the question is, did you see the comet and setting or rising. And you can say rising. Okay. You can say setting. Did not see it. Was the moon, and no, and yes, and you can say that's the correct answer, and you can save that question. Okay, and I can go and add another question. Okay. And you can go, it was in the field, city, on the high rise, and so forth and so on. And you can say it was in the field, save that question. So now I've got a video and I've got a question and a question, but the problem is I've got this other question in the middle. So I can move that question down. Okay, so now I've got the question, the video, the question, another video, and I go, no, I want to move this question up. So that's up. So now I've got a video and I've got two questions. I've got another video. I can add more questions. I can add more videos. And that's the lesson. It's as simple as that. However, just because I've got that lesson, how do I get it to my students? Well, that's easy, because my principal and my IT department has said that we want you to put it into Moodle or into XYZ learning management system, or I want you to deliver it through our storage location, which is in Google Classrooms. We don't care where you want to put that lesson, because when you click share, you can choose who you want to share it with, or you can just choose everyone. Okay, so there's all your year levels, but I'm going to share it with everyone, and that's my link. If I click on that link, it says the lesson link has been copied to your clipboard. So you just go OK, and now you can go and paste that link into your clipboard, into your learning management system. And just like in TV for Education, where you can go ahead and then get a report of who accessed it, not only will we now give you that information, but we will even give you a report on who got it right, who got it wrong, give you a pie chart as to the percentage of students. We can give you all that kind of information through the reports and through the labeling, through the graphic reports module. Okay, the thing to remember is creating a lesson using any kind of digital content, including YouTube content. Okay, so if I go into my Smart Classrooms and I go create a lesson, and you say I'm not interested in TV for Education, so I'll go here and I'll go YouTube Maths. Okay, and in here I go division, and I'll now go save. And this time I'm going to add a resource, but it's YouTube resource, and it's Maths Division. And what it's going to do, it's going to bring up everything in maths. I want to add this video to the lesson, and I'm going to add another resource, which is this video to the lesson. Okay, there's my two lessons. Now, if you want to play the video, just press the play. Okay, and that video will play the entire video. Okay, and you can go ahead and play that, but I'm not interested in that. What I want to do is I want to edit that YouTube video. Click on the scissors, move it to wherever it is you want to start. That's the start of my clip. That's the end of my clip. Okay, that's clip number 1. Okay, create that chapter. I want to create another chapter. So that's my start of my clip. That's the end of my clip. And I'm not going to call it chapter 2. I'm going to say, wow, watch this. Okay, so instead of giving it a number, you can just give it a name. Okay, and now when I play that video, guess what? It's going to go straight away to the start, play that clip, then play the next clip, and that's it. Okay? And that's all in YouTube, and it's all legal, and it's without downloading YouTube, because the instant you download a YouTube video, you become an illegal hacker and someone that's going to breach Google's copyright and YouTube copyright. So we make sure we keep you legal and make sure that everything you do is correct. Okay, so that's how you can get you can create lessons in your system. Now, when you go into the schools collection and you've gone ahead and you've created 20 lessons or 30 lessons, where do I go to find them? Now, unlike our competitors' systems, which are quite difficult, but when you go and put all the lessons in, the problems is you can run out of space. So in our case, every school has unlimited storage and usage, literally unlimited. There's no caveats, there's no ifs, no buts. And additional to that, every individual teacher has unlimited storage for their items. So when you click on My Items, all the videos you use, all the lessons you create, all the question and answers, all the worksheets, everything is stored in your My Items, so that you don't have to go through searching thousands of schools collection. You're only in your items. And if you decide you don't want that anymore, you can delete it out of your items. Absolutely. Just click that button and that will delete it out of your items. Not a problem. Okay. However, just because you delete it out of your items, if you then decide, oh, I want that item again, you don't actually delete it out of the schools collection. It always remains in the schools collection forever. The only people that can delete it out of the schools collection is the super administrators. And our recommendation is, because we give you unlimited storage, you might rethink about deleting material, because Murphy's Law, the day you delete something will be the day somebody else wants it. So we give you unlimited storage. So hope you've enjoyed this lesson on how to go and create a smart lessons. Now you say, yes, but I'm looking at content and I'm looking for more content. Just click on the TV for Education button, and that will give you entree into over 160,000 items grouped into recently added, into Learning Tube, which is curriculum-based content, specific curriculum-based content, documentaries, movies, curated YouTube, lessons, okay? And if you put the cursor on the far right, it'll go through and bring all that up. If you want something, you just click on the video. If you like it, click on that star, and that'll add it to your school's content and to your more items. That's how you can go ahead and get material based on anything from our system. Just click on it, click on the star, and it will add it to your school's content and to your My Items. But you turn around and say, yes, that's all very well and good, except I'm looking for this topic. Now I'm just going to put in rubbish here for a particular reason. I'm going here, I'll put in rubbish. Okay, now you might not put in rubbish, but you'll put in legitimate search terms. And when you do a search, you get this: no results found for the term that you put in. Don't worry. All you need to do is click on My Requests. Okay, and every teacher can do this. Click on Make a Request. Click on Topic Request. The age group, put in your curriculum code if you've got one, the subject area, put in information about what you want. Click Submit. Give us 48 hours. Treat us as your research department. And our researchers will come back with a list of items for you to create a smart lesson with. You might say, no, I don't want an item, a topic. I know that on cable there is this particular program that's being aired. I would like a copy of it. Everything we give you is absolutely free of all ads, whether it's from here, whether it's from TV, whether it's a topic request. It's all free of ads. So you can go ahead and you can request absolutely anything at all. If you're on TV for Education and you're a science teacher or a maths teacher, or you teach across a number of curriculum areas, you can click on Subjects. And you can go down and say, oh, I would like some material on STEM. And within STEM, I would like some material on physics. And we will bring up all the physics and just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You've got 160,000 videos, and we will filter out the appropriate ones based on the subject or the topic you've given us. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of Smart Classrooms and how to build a lesson, and what we've also added it where to get content to build your lesson from. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.